What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rumble Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe it, y'all. We got to discuss this, man, because there's been quite the buzz going around the FGC, in particularly with the Mortal Kombat community, with the announcement of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Kollection, which is supposed to feature all the old school games from Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat, all the way to Mortal Kombat 9 and all the games in between. There's still details out on what they mean by more games. We did a video on that not too long ago. Be sure to go check that out if you haven't. But they did say and more, so I'm going to go ahead and assume in this video, for this video's sake, it's going to feature video games of the original Mortal Kombat, all the way from the original Mortal Kombat all the way to MK9, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, be sure to come back to this video and let me know, hey, you said this and this was wrong. All right. Now, having said all that, I believe that with the announcement of the MK Legacy Kollection, we just got confirmation from NRS and WB what their next game is going to be. And look, I'm not saying this because, I'm just also disappointed. I'm not saying this in the sense of, I just can't stand this. I'm not saying this in the sense of, this is a bad move. I think honestly, and I've said this before too, I think honestly with the MK Collection edition, with the MK Legacy Kollection, this would be the one way that WB and NetherRealm Studios can make money off of what they truly want to make money off of. Their goal right now is to make as much money as possible in that games division. And in that games division are what? Injustice and Mortal Kombat. Now, Mortal Kombat obviously is the bigger title. Hence the reason why I said if you're going to release an Injustice 3, right? What needs to happen is, if you're going to do that, you need to release some kind of Ultimate Edition collection, some kind of MK collection, some kind of basically exactly what they did. You're gonna need some kind of big MK collection to make money off of MK and keep the people for MK satisfied, and that would be the perfect way for y'all to go ahead and take a break from Mortal Kombat, which it seems like they want to do. Take a break from making Mortal Kombat, reboot, and get back and make Mortal Kombat into feeling like Mortal Kombat again. And whilst doing that, go ahead and make another Injustice game, because believe it or not, though Mortal Kombat is the more successful franchise financially, Injustice still has its own fan base. Injustice still has its own fan base. You still have people that want Injustice, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying this to judge anybody. If you like Injustice over Mortal Kombat, there's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? They are made by the same developer, for people that don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So it's perfectly fine. If you like Injustice over Mortal Kombat, nothing wrong with that. If you like Mortal Kombat over Injustice, nothing wrong with that. But as I've said before, them having the Legacy Collection out now, well, not now, well, coming out, and then we're waiting for the announcement of their next game, and I don't see how in the world that it's not Injustice 3. I don't. It just, to me, I just don't see a world, and I understand this is NetherRealm Studios we're talking about. They do wacky things all the time, but I just don't see a world where Mortal Kombat gets a Legacy Collection which people have been begging for damn near a decade now, and they finally listened. I don't see a world where they release a Legacy Edition to Mortal Kombat and then double up with another Mortal Kombat shortly after that, a year after that. I just don't see that happening. I just don't. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with being wrong. You understand what I'm saying? It happens. Everybody's wrong at some point. But I just don't see a world where Mortal Kombat gets a Legacy Collection and then double up and then release another Mortal Kombat, especially after the disappointment of Mortal Kombat 1. For the people that like Mortal Kombat 1, hey, that's you. I'm not a fan of Mortal Kombat 1, and it seems like a lot more people were not fans of Mortal Kombat 1 versus people that were. And hey, you like what you like, you do what you do. All I'm simply saying is, I would be shocked if the next game is not Injustice 3. I would be shocked. Because again, this is the perfect way to make money off of both. Why not go ahead and just make your money off of Injustice, make that Injustice 3, and to be honest, it was gonna also not Injustice 3, in my opinion, wasn't gonna be as accepted as prior Injustices, is because, in my opinion, Mortal Kombat 1 felt like Injustice 2.5, if not Injustice 3 itself, in the gameplay. You look at the gameplay, you look at the different mechanics of it, it feels like an updated Injustice 2, in my opinion, from the mechanics, Again, from the gameplay, from the character design. You understand what I'm saying? Hell, let's take General Shao, for instance. When the hell has Shao Kahn ever been a General Shao? Unless he's been a Steppenwolf. Unless he was supposed to be Steppenwolf. Aquaman and Rain. You understand what I'm saying? The similarities are there. The comparisons are there. But we're not here to compare. I'm just simply here to say, the next game, in my opinion, I don't see how it's Mortal Kombat. It has to be Injustice. It doesn't. I don't see them releasing three different Mortal Kombat products back to back to back like that. We haven't seen that since NRS's inception. It's always been Mortal Kombat. Hell, the fact that they even released 2 Mortal Kombat products in a row was a shocker to a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, the demand for Mortal Kombat was greater than Injustice, but still seeing it was still a shocker to a lot of people that are familiar with the release pattern of One NetherRealm Studios and WB. So, in conclusion, Injustice 3, in my opinion, there's no way it's not Injustice 3 for the next NRS game release. There's no way it's not Injustice 3. And look, I'm not saying that disappointment. I'm not saying that because I'm just upset. Look, I think they did the right thing. And y'all know how tough I am on NRS. I think that it was a brilliant idea to have a legacy collection and release that with Injustice instead of just releasing just Injustice by itself, especially when the demand and the command for Mortal Kombat products is at an all-time high. You can say what you want to, and even with the disappointment of MK1, the product of Mortal Kombat is still hot and still making a lot of money, so why not do that and then make money off of Injustice? And I think this is the perfect way to do it. But that's my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Catch y'all in the next one. Goodbye.